Rachel with Koa. Today he and I are going to do kind of a training introduction that will let me get to know Koa a bit better and let me do an evaluation to see what he needs to work on. Of course, I hear he's really attached to you, so he might respond a bit better to you than he does to me. But in training him, we want him to respond the correct way every time, no matter who gives him the command. So, we're going to start off kind of with the basics today, going over what he knows based on the training sheet that you filled out. Now, as you can see, Koa's pretty worked up in here. Since I got his leash out, I think that he thinks he's going home and that you're here to take him up. So, no. He's trying to get his gentle leader off. Koa. No, good boy. Okay. So we're going to start off with some treats that he likes, and we're just going to do the basics. So I want to get him. There you go, Koa. I'm going to walk him around and have him sit. Koa, sit. No. Good sit. Good boy. Good boy, sit. Good boy. Okay. That was really good. You did it a little bit delayed, but the first time I asked him, so that's what we want to see. Now, it's important that when you give him a command, to use the command in the praise. So I told him to sit. He did so I rewarded him by saying, good boy, sit. That just kind of helps him reiterate it. It helps because he's hearing it again, so he can kind of associate the command with the action a bit better. Hush, hush, hush. No. When using Koa, no. Quiet down. Oh, is this an itchy, gentle leader? Yes, it is. When using treats, it works best to use soft, small treats because that's easiest for the dog to eat right away. So the soft ones tend to smell a bit more than like hard biscuit type treats do. And you want to do something soft and small so that it's easy for him to eat right away. So you just give him like a little piece of a treat and just a little bit of praise so he can eat it quickly. He gets that taste, it's good for him, but he doesn't have to sit there and really crunch on it and chew it. You can move right on with your training. So this here is about the size of treat that I'm using. You can see it's pretty small, but it's enough for him to really, still get a treat. You still taste it and chew it a little bit. So that's what I always work with, small treats like that so you can eat it up right away and it doesn't take away from the training. So, Koa, come. Sit. Good boy, sit. Good boy. Good sit. Good boy. Okay, I'm going to see our leads with down. Koa, down. No, down. He's following the treat too much. Down. 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 Good boy, down. Good boy. Good boy, down. Good boy. Okay, so a lot of times what's common, which I kind of saw here with Koa, is when you're teaching a dog down, you use a treat to bait them and you're bending over like this. And just like we use hand commands like this for sit, this for down, if we're always saying this and saying down, Koa thinks that, down, that this means down. So if I say down, he might not understand it. If I say down, he'll get it better. Good boy, down. Good boy, down, Koa. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you silly boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's being goofy. So that's why I just step on the leash to kind of pull his head down while repeating down so that I don't have to bend over all the way. So I can just tell him down like this and he goes down. So, oh dear. What's the matter? What's the matter, bud? Good boy. Come here. All right. Koa. Oh, yeah, buddy. Koa. Down. Good boy, down. Good boy, down. Good boy. Good boy, Koa. Good boy. Oh my gosh. He is so excited. Okay, so that was a good down. I followed up with stepping on the leash just a little bit. He did a really good job. Okay, so I see that he said he needs a little practice with his stays, with distractions. I'm going to do just a little bit of stay and wait just to see how he is. He seems pretty distracted right now, obviously, so I'm not going to throw anything else at him. This is just for me to see where he's at and kind of a warm-up, and also so he gets used to working with me. All right, Koa, come here. Sit. Stay. So I'm all the way at the end of the leash, which is good. That's usually where we get to it first. No, stay. No, stay. Stay. Stay.
Good boy, stay. Good boy. Good boy, stay, Koa. Good boy.
Okay, that was really good. You know, you can see he's a bit anxious. He scooted up to me a little bit. We don't want to let him get away with that kind of cheating. So when I do a training session with him, just focus on stay. How he got up and kind of scooted forward a little bit. That won't be acceptable from here on out. I'm going to pick him back up and put him back where he started, so he doesn't gain anything by getting up, and he can't inch closer to me. Okay. I'm going to try a down stay with him. Go up. Down. Good down. Stay. Stay. It seems to be a bit more mellow now. No, stay. And he's really watching me, which I like to see. Lets me know that he's paying attention and his focus is on me. Good boy. Stay. Stay. Up. Down. Down. Good boy, stay.
Good boy, stay. Good boy. Good boy, stay, Koa.
Okay, that was good. So with the past couple of stays, you'll notice that I went up to him and I paused for a while, and then I released him after that pause, or I would back up again. That's because I want Koa to know that me approaching him does not mean that he's released. So if he's super excited and he sees me walking towards him, I don't want him to anticipate me releasing him and get up out of his stay. He only is allowed to get up when I give him the treat and or give him the praise and tell him, good boy, stay. Okay, so he did really well with that. That was good to see. I'm going to try a little bit of heel now, just to see how he is on leash and see how well he walks. So come up here. Go sit. Sit. Good boy. Heel. Heel. Sit. Good, say good boy. Good boy, Koa. Heel. No. Heel. Okay, he's getting a little bit better with the heel. Following me a bit more when I do right turns and about turns. And not getting as far ahead of me. Turning left. No. Koa, sit.
Good boy. Good boy, Koa.
Okay, so healing is definitely something that I want to work on. He's still kind of focused on doing whatever he wants to do, which does not include sitting when we stop. Ideally, I would like him to sit without me having to tell him to sit, because the sit when stopping is included in the heel command. So at the end, when I stop, I want him to sit on his own so I can reward him for a good heel. Also, I want him to not pull quite so much, especially when we're going that way. That's where the door is, so he knows that's the exit. He probably still thinks that you're here to pick him up since I have his leash out. So he kind of speeds up going that way. And then when I'm walking around and when I take a right turn or something like that, he's still kind of going off in his own direction. So the heeling is something that I think he could work on, so I'll be doing that with him in later training sessions. And also I'll work on the sit stays like you requested. He's doing really well, and hopefully he looks a lot more relaxed now, so hopefully this intro was useful for him to get used to me and listening to the commands that I give him a little bit more. I am excited to work with him. This is Rachel and Koa, and we're doing an intro to training and review.